I'm Garima. I'm an editor with the Fifth Estate. I have with me the Research Affairs Secretary candidate, Robin Rathi. So my first question to you is, as you know, a new credit system has been introduced for the research scholars, which allows the guide to grade a scholar's work based on their work and paper publications. In the light of the already existing issues regarding the guide-scholar relations, how would you seek to address the extra power that this gives to the guide?
So basically these research credit course, I see one good thing about them is just for accountability, but bad thing is they are strengthening guide only in bigger terms. So my suggestion here is instead of having this feedback mechanism which is going to the professors or guides or HOD, again they are professors and they are biased with each other. So there should be some committee where these feedback should go, if at all it is being continuing. Apart from that, my suggestion is if it can be removed, it should be removed. We have 6 monthly reports there, so that we can ask everyone to come and present their 6 monthly work instead of just submitting some report. So we will ask them there, is it because of your personal issue you are not progressing, or it's because of your some experimental hurdle you are not progressing, or is there something else you would like to address? And that way we have to deal it.
As a follow-up question, how would you assess the current mental health facility available to the research scholars?
So as everyone is aware, we have lots of platform to test these mental health of the student, like Mitra, Sati, and now we recently started this Kushal meeting with the guide. But what I feel is, again, it is guide and student relationship again, because we are being screwed sometime because of guide and again going to them and having these Kushal meeting. So what I will propose is there should be some different committee where other members should be part of that, someone from admin, someone like non-academic staff, or some doctor, or like someone, some ex-IPS or something. They should be part of one committee, then only I can see the fruitful outcome of the thing.
So, what is the grievance redressal system currently available to the research scholars, and what are some of the issues with the current mechanism?
So, right now we have this current redressal system, ombudsman. So, that is one way good to start with, but that is not full-fledged the solution, because again, the power lies in very few people. Again, I am emphasizing on each and every scholar is different, their problem is different. So for example, someone is coming for mental problem, we should have some doctor along with that, and then we should address that. If someone has some academic problem, we have to have some committee including some unknown fellow from the same background, because sometimes what happens when a research scholar has some research problem, that might be because of instrument facility is not available, he might be under pressure. So each and every case should be dealt with different basis. It cannot be like single solution for all. So we have to go case to case basis.
You have mentioned in your manifesto that you want to enhance the transparency in the medical reimbursement process. So how would you go about actually implementing the same?
So first of all, if anyone look at the SMAIL, it is fully flooded with the medical reimbursement issue. So everyone do understand that there is some problem with this mechanism. So idea behind transparency is that it should be through online, or if not online, it should be through some SMAIL, instead of just going and submitting hard copy into the CCW or wherever it requires, because sometime hard copy would be missing and then people will come and say, no, I could not get your copy submitted here. So you have to have some soft copy or like online redressal mechanism where you can find your old details. Along with that, we have to have some card where we can just go cashless and use that instead of just going for reimbursement.
You've also mentioned doing more alumni talks. So this is something that is already being conducted by other spheres and teams, including international and alumni relations sphere. So how is your initiative any different from what all these other teams and spheres are already conducting?
So I I just mentioned we need more alumni talk. I haven't mentioned I won't be working collaboratively with other spheres where they are organizing alumni talk. One fact is that we cannot deny that most of the students, especially research scholar, MS and PhD, they are not turning up for such talks. So my initiative would be whatever company comes to the department or comes to the institute to hire the people, we should call some alumni from there and we should ask people to come and attend so that it would help them to prepare well for the placement, and I won't mind working with other spheres also collaboratively.